After a pretty long time, I am here with my clematis plant. The plant is with me since 3 years and I suppose it will not last anymore. But I am still struggling to keep the plant alive. This year, the plant did not show much bloom, but never mind, I want to keep the plant healthy. Today I will hard prune the plant and there are several new stems that has grown from the dried old branches. I had pruned the plant in the month of March, but the plant has not flowered well. I know the reason why. The plant did not get adequate sunlight and rain shower. You know friends, direct rain showering and applying rainwater to the soil is somewhat different. When a plant is direct under open sky, the plant flourish and boost up. But the plant does not have that much of glow if added stored rainwater to the soil. So let's start the pruning. I am not at all feeling to cut the stems because I can find many green stems and they will grow buds. But the base of the plant has to be treated. The soil needs food and I need to propagate the plant. Few months ago I propagated through seeds, but in the monsoon the saplings did not survive. For clematis, use rich fertile soil and cow dung compost, little vermicompost and little coarse river sand to your normal garden soil. Add NPK later on when your plant becomes stable. You know friends, caring a new plant is different than caring the same plant when it becomes old. It is the thumb rule that do not fertilize your plant when you first bring the plant to your garden from the nursery. Try to purchase a fresh and good growth plant. Always fertilize any plant once the plant gets acquainted to your garden, to your ambience. And to stay on the safer side, you can use vermicompost, which will never harm. Roots are popping above, cannot dig the soil has become too hard. We'll add vermicompost and DAP, but not today, we'll add the fertilizer tomorrow. You can add mustard cake fertilizer, which is the best. I use only during winter time. I cannot use liquid mustard cake fertilizer during March to September due to extensive rain in my region. Clematis plant grows very well on ground. The flowers have lovely fragrance. It's a monsoon growing perennial plant. Last year the plant showed 3 times bloom. The leaves were hidden, only white flowers all over the plant. I will show you the last year's short clipping. The plant is on the same pot, same garden, and you can see such lovely flower bloom where leaves are hidden under flowers, and this year almost no bloom. You can watch the previous episode, link will be attached on screen at the end of this video. Now I have made some cuttings. Don't know whether they will survive or not. We'll place them in soil, but let's hope for the best. The cuttings can be placed vertical as well horizontal in the soil. 1 or 2 nodes should be under soil. Yes, there is pest attack to clematis plant, mealybugs and mites attack. If neem oil does not work, then you can use other insecticide available in the market. Sometimes the pest attack becomes so much severe that neem oil does not work. For soil infestation, use neem extract to the soil, but surely check the neem extract whether it is free of fungus or not. Then make it total dry under sun, then you apply it to your plant. So friends, right from pruning the plant, making cuttings and lastly placing them into soil, it was a tiring work. In all it took 40 minutes or so. So I have completed the work. All I can say lastly that buying a plant from nursery and placing it into the garden is a good job, but keeping the plant alive for years and knowing the conditions for growth and to revive a plant from disease is a great challenge for a gardener.